Modi can handle Trump, but I've got some advice. Netanyahu's take on India-US tensions. In a moment of candid diplomacy blended with camaraderie, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu remarked that he considers both Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and former U.S. President Donald Trump his terrific friends. But what caught everyone's attention was his subtle offer. He would be happy to give Modi some advice on handling Trump, though, as he said with a smile, privately. The Israeli leader's remarks came amid growing friction between India and the United States over trade, especially after Trump's recent decision to double tariffs on Indian exports. Trump's move, reportedly triggered by India's continued oil and defense dealings with Russia, has stirred debate and drawn criticism from New Delhi. While the diplomatic ripple effect is still playing out, Netanyahu's comments seemed aimed at diffusing the tension with a blend of strategic wisdom and personal rapport. Netanyahu, India-US ties are built to last. Despite the current strain, Netanyahu was quick to point out the enduring strength of the India-US relationship. According to him, the foundation of this partnership is very solid, and any disagreements, such as the ongoing tariff battle, can and should be worked out through dialogue. It's in the interest of both countries to find common ground, he said. Such a resolution would not only benefit India and the U.S., but also be good for Israel, since both are close partners of ours. This comment reflects Israel's unique geopolitical positioning. The country maintains a strategic relationship with both New Delhi and Washington, and Netanyahu has often played the role of quiet diplomat in fostering ties between the two. A nod to Operation Sindoor and Israeli military support. Netanyahu also took the opportunity to acknowledge the growing defense cooperation between India and Israel. He revealed that Israel had supplied crucial military equipment to India prior to Operation Sindoor, a recent and significant military maneuver by Indian forces. According to him, the equipment performed exceptionally well during the operation. All the systems we provided worked perfectly, Netanyahu said, emphasizing that these tools were not just off-the-shelf products, but battle-proven technologies tested in real-world conflict scenarios. This statement subtly reinforced Israel's reputation as a dependable defense partner, and its willingness to stand by India in times of critical need. While the exact details of Operation Sindoor remain classified, the fact that Netanyahu publicly praised Israel's contribution indicates a high level of trust and cooperation between the two countries. It's also a strategic reminder that in an increasingly multipolar world, New Delhi has allies beyond just Washington and Moscow. Trump, tariffs, and the tightrope. Netanyahu's playful comment about giving Modi advice on Trump, but in private, highlights the complexity of dealing with the former U.S. president. Trump's unpredictable leadership style, strongman persona, and transactional view of international relations have made him a unique challenge for many world leaders. For India, that challenge is particularly sensitive right now. With tariffs being weaponized and foreign policy becoming increasingly tied to domestic optics in Washington, Modi must navigate carefully to maintain India's autonomy in global affairs while protecting economic interests at home. Netanyahu, who has had years of personal diplomacy with Trump during his presidency, likely understands the nuances well. His suggestion of offering guidance privately shows both his tact and recognition that Modi, a seasoned political operator in his own right, is capable, but sometimes a little insider advice doesn't hurt. Looking ahead. Room for dialogue. As tensions simmer, Netanyahu's remarks served as a reminder that diplomacy isn't just about policy, it's also about relationships. With strong bonds among the leadership of all three nations, there remains room for conversation, compromise, and cooperation. Netanyahu's quiet confidence in the strength of India's ties with both Israel and the United States was on full display. India and the U.S. have a basic understanding, he said. This relationship is not defined by one disagreement or one administration. For Israel, maintaining a balance between supporting its friends and encouraging dialogue is key. As a nation with deep stakes in global stability and a proven track record, as a tech and defense powerhouse, Israel clearly wants to see its two close allies work past their current challenges. And who knows? Maybe Netanyahu's private advice to Modi on dealing with Trump could help ease some of that tension. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.